Hi everyone, Spider-Man 1991 here on DarkAvengerINCPlus, where today I'm doing a comic review for Invincible Universe #1. Pretty much this is a series set in the by Image Comics. It's set in the universe of the superhero Invincible, except it's not really about Mark Grayson. It's more about like everyone else that exists in the Invincible Universe, and it starts off right after the meeting between Cecil and Mark Grayson in issue 100, where Mark agrees to work again for Cecil. And pretty much after that, Cecil's debriefed about what's going on now in the world by his new assistant, and they're just kind of like going through everything. And she mentions that the superhero Kid Thor just came back to life. So Cecil goes to investigate about this, and Kid Thor is also talking to the other some other members of the Guardians of the Globe, and we learn that Kid Thor is back to life, but it's only as long as he's holding his hammer, because the minute Robot takes the hammer away, Kid Thor's back to being dead. And the only reason he's still alive is a theory that because he doesn't have any next of kin to pass the hammer on to, he has to still remain tied to the hammer until he can pass it on to someone. And after Cecil talks to Kid Thor, he starts ordering the other heroes to go immediately deal with the cleanup from the whole Dinosaurus incident. And Britt tries to like say, "Okay, can we take a break or something?" But Cecil gets mad and angry, and his face starts like shedding, and there's some green ooze coming from the injury that Cecil suffered, which caused the scar on his left cheek, and so unfortunately it's been a while since his last skin treatment. So Cecil goes and gets his skin treated. Then he is visited by an old enemy, Mr. Liu, who we know can transform to a giant dragon. And when Cecil is giving Mr. Liu a physical done by Robot, we learn that the dragon is actually a separate entity that was tied to Liu, and it's actually a vengeful demon type thing. And as long as Liu's alive, the dragon will be trapped within him. And he's been alive for a while now. He's like, according to Robot, he's 95% of artificial. And so they hope to keep it this way, because then they can keep destroying the whole demon dragon under control. So they agree to give him some surgery so that they can help repair him and keep the dragon contained. But the next day, when they do the surgery, you hear they're doing the surgery in a Stronghold prison, and right when you hear, and like the very next day when they're doing the surgery, you hear, "Son of a bitch!" And suddenly the last page is the dragon breaking free, declaring, "I'm finally free!" And that's where the issue ends. Okay, Invincible Universe #1 was actually a very nice. It was actually a very nice read. I'd say that if you're a fan of Invincible, and also because the thing is about Invincible, it's not just about Mark Grayson. There's also a ton of other characters that are very interesting, and I know they have another series called Guardians of the Globe, which showcases that world's pretty much version of the Justice League, or their version of the Avengers. And now they're doing this other one, which I guess is going to focus on heroes outside of the Guardians of the Globe, and I think it might primarily be focused on Cecil. So I think that might be a good idea. Because Cecil's a very interesting character, and he should get his own series. And the ending was really funny. How they just thought, okay, we're going to do this so that we can prevent this whole demon dragon from getting back to life and stuff. That's not the case, and that doesn't work out. So that's a nice lead into what's going to happen next issue. I don't know if Mark Grayson would make any appearances in this. I guess he would, considering that he's kind of the reason, since he's kind of the centerfold of the entire universe. So he might make an appearance here and then, but I wouldn't expect him to make like regular appearances. But yeah, if there are any characters of the Invincible Universe that interest you, I think particularly ones that are probably outside of the Mark Grayson family, and you've been curious about, and you've been hoping for them to like get their own stories, then I'd say this series is for you, because you'll really enjoy it. Because I mean, I wasn't too sure about picking it up, but you know, I got the digital version, and it's very nice. I really like this series. I hope to pick it up if I can get it in the future. I would read it ongoingly. So you know, if you like Invincible, and because I mean, Invincible's the only Image comic I read. Well, the only Image comic I read ongoingly. There are others that I wait for the trade, but you know, if you like Invincible, then I would highly recommend Invincible Universe. I haven't read Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm sorry, Guardians of the Globe. Wait, did I say Globe before? No, I didn't. Yeah, sorry, I messed up. But the Guardians of the Globe, I haven't read that yet. But I hope to check out the trades for it. It looks very interesting, and this looks like it is kind of the same thing. It is similar to Guardians of the Globe in that it focuses on the other characters, but at the same time it's different because I think it's going to focus on the characters that are outside of the Guardians of the Globe. Okay? So yeah, that I'd say Invincible Universe overall, it's something that Invincible fans who've wanted more from the series could check out. You know, because it's very interesting, and again, Invincible does have a lot of supporting characters that are very interesting, and some of them do kind of deserve their own series. But for now, I'd say Invincible Universe is the best chance to read about them. Okay, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to Dark Avenger Inc. Plus, Spider-Man 1991, and see you later.